He must be impossibly randy and slightly perverted. A failure at everything, who prefers the easy way when possible. If he's in debt, all the better. The kind of man who stays home all day, drinking and blaming society for his lot, and then hurling an empty bottle at my head saying, "Yo, darkness, get your fat ass out in the street and bring me back my money."
Oh, yes!
Oh my god! She's hopeless! Welcome. So for today's video, I've got another of my top 10 anime to present. And with the intro, I'm sure you already know, but it's Konosubaaaaa. But Konosuba to me is like a pot of gold, and the gold is pure and raunchy comedy. Like no other show gets laughs out of me more than Konosuba. So let me go ahead and also recommend it to y'all real quick. Also, before I continue, I appreciate the support on the last video, so thank you, honestly. So for this video, I want to go over, the things I found funny and memorable from this piece of art, and to start, the characters. So my most relatable character would easily be Kazuma Sato, but minus his pervy nature, and he's so nonchalant, but he's surprisingly resourceful and intelligent. And in the dub of the anime, he's so unfiltered. Like, he has so many moments that are like, just hilarious with his party, which I'll go ahead and start introducing right now. Alright, so for the rest of Kazuma's party, I do want to say that they all kind of like exhibit one of his key traits, and to say those traits, I'll start with the goddess Aqua. So she comes into this world with Kazuma because she's kind of a brat despite her goddess title, and she was like low-key bullying him and laughing at him for the way he died. But she's also like super lazy and really useless in almost all cases, but by far her laziness is the most matching trait to Kazuma, and like their dynamic can just be the most hilarious thing when they share the screen, especially once they move into the party's mansion. Alright, next up now is Megumin, and she's by far my favorite character across the group, and she even got a spin-off series that I'm ashamed to say I still haven't watched, but I'm going off topic. Megumin is a archer-wizard from the Crimson Demon Clan, and is a specialist in explosion magic, and she can only use it once a day since it's so powerful and draining. So she too is kind of like, useless, kind of like Aqua, but it'd be hilarious, especially early on in the series. And with how much she prides herself and the ability, like she genuinely comes off as a nerd, like kind of like how Kazuma's past life as a shut-in NEET was. But honestly, that's where they are both they both match vibes the most, and I do believe they become lovers in the manga because of this relatability. And now, finally, Darkness, and oh man, is she raunchy. But, to be fair, I'll list her good qualities first. So, she's a crusader, and a powerful one at that, and she's sort of rich, but that's about it. Like, her bad qualities now, she's a perverted, masochistic, and raunchy woman whom is very tough in durability and strength. But she can't aim any of her attacks and never lands. But she will no matter what, protect her group, but sometimes it's hard to tell if she enjoys getting hit more than protecting them willingly. But it all adds up to her being, honestly one of the more comedic parts of the anime, and I do think it's a great addition since she, matches Kazuma's pervy nature. Alright, we passed the characters now, so, let me bring something else up low-key. The intros. Now the first one is it's kind of mid, but OP2 peak, and it's iconic. Like the dance that the four of them do in the opening. Even while researching, I saw so many examples, and yeah. Alright, now to rant on the anime a little, but none to spoiling it, because I really do recommend this to y'all. So there's 3 seasons and a movie, and the spin-off with Megami, by the way, but I'm gonna watch that here after I finish season 3 again. But I think the humor of the anime gets better and raunchier as the seasons go on, especially the movie, which has some iconic scenes for real. And the animation of Konosuba honestly doesn't get better through the series, but that is nowhere near an insult. Like, the animation is always perfect and whatever the scene calls for. A huge magic spell, the budget goes through the roof. Just walking through the streets within the city, they don't put even a penny on it, and I'm joking of course, but the jiggle physics, the whole GDP of a country. It's like Emma Frost from Marvel Rivals, right? But put those physics on everyone with any sort of cleavage shown in the show, and yeah. And yeah, of course, the fan service is a little extra sometimes, but things like Fire Force are extreme cases, and I can assure you, Konosuba is nothing like that with the fan service, thankfully. Now to wrap things up, though, Konosuba is honestly only made for those who can handle it and are built different, especially if you want to watch it on TV or something. Like, you're a brave soul for real. It'd be too raunchy, but that's why I love it, and I'm not really one to like that type of humor at all, but like this anime just makes it feel realistic and natural, and I thank the dub voice actors because they really do a great job. But now to for real end things. Like I said at the beginning, I really do appreciate the support recently, and here's my TikTok as well. And thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this, then please do like, and I'm finna be at I think 70 subscribers, so sub as well if you can. But yeah, check out my other videos here and see ya.